not realize it yet, but every time you use a recipe, you're not just getting a list of instructions and ingredients, you're agreeing to an unwritten social contract. That's because there's a secret ingredient in every shared recipe: trust. So how does it work? And what happens when trust is broken in the kitchen? As one of the most trusted brands in America, AAA Insurance is the perfect partner to examine the role of how we build trust with one another. In this video, how do recipes build or break trust? For most of human history, recipes weren't written down. Cooks only shared their recipes with the people closest to them.
Recipes are like a folk song or folk tradition in that it's really a form of embodied knowledge that is transmitted from one generation to the next.
This is Miranda Brown. She specializes in culinary and cultural history.
You could say it's an heirloom, right? I'm giving you a piece of your ancestors, a piece of me, right? And I'm entrusting that with you.
Writing recipes down allows us to trace their origins and how they move through space and time. The earliest surviving written recipes are inscribed on cuneiform tablets from ancient Mesopotamia. The dish? Meaty stew. The first American cookbook was published in 1796 and includes recipes using native North American ingredients like pumpkins, cranberries, and Indian corn. And this cookbook is evidence that recipes can be quickly coveted. American cookery was actually plagiarized just 12 years later. Recipe drama continues to this day. Siblings may feud over a pierogi recipe inheritance, friends swear each other to secrecy over oatmeal cookies, Facebook fights over broccoli casserole recipe theft go viral. Even companies go to extremes to keep their trade secret recipes safe from competitors, like keeping a famous soda formula in a vault or guarding the 11th spice in a bucket of fried chicken. Recipes tend to feel personal, but why?
Recipes are mirrors of what people are going through, where they are in space, their cultural values. So in many ways, recipes are time capsules of individuals, located in space and in culture and time.
So what does sharing a treasured recipe say about trust?
Well, they're communicating that they have a relationship with you, right? They have a personal relationship with you and that they entrust you with a piece of their history. You're sharing a recipe that tells people what you stand for and who you are and what culture you come from.
So the next time you consult a recipe, whether it's from a cookbook or a friend, remember, you're not just making a meal. You're agreeing to a social contract to honor a legacy. Just like a trusted friend would care for your treasured family recipe, AAA Insurance protects what matters most to you, whether it's a new car or even your home. And that kind of trust is worth keeping.